All right, so today is what holiday?
Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And Martin Luther King Jr. Day is a very important day for our country and the progress that we've made. And so this week, we're going to spend some time talking about all of the things that Martin Luther King Jr. did and the legacy that he left behind. We're going to start with this passage. So I want you to read along as I read it out loud to you. Americans pay tribute to a leader's legacy. Okay. Let's talk about what a legacy is before we go any further. What is a legacy, Owen?
Like if your family starts doing something and like they pass down that thing to someone else, it's sometimes called a legacy.
Okay, so something that's passed down. Does anybody want to add to that? Olivia, what are you thinking?
Like a family tradition.
Okay, tradition could be a legacy. Okay, Christopher?
Maybe like a state tradition.
Okay. It's something that's passed down, something that you're remembered by. When you leave a legacy, it's like when somebody says your name, it's what people think of. So let's start reading. For many Americans, Martin Luther King Jr. Day isn't just a day off from school or work. They will make it a day on and participate in community service projects in honor of Martin Luther King Jr. Day. There you see a picture of Martin Luther King Jr., and he's talking to a group of his followers or the people who were following his work. All right, so we're in the section, A Great Leader. It says king, and then it has some years in parentheses. What do you think those years are?
How long he was alive.
Those are the years he was alive. He was born in 1929, and he died in 1968. So when you see dates in parentheses like that, that's telling you when that person was alive.
So he died when he was 39?
Yep.
King was a famous civil rights leader. When King was growing up, the South was segregated or separated by race. Black people did not have the same rights as white people. Under the law, they were not allowed to attend the same schools as white people and had to sit in the back seats of buses. Black people also had to use separate restrooms and drinking fountains. I don't want you to say anything. I just want you to think about what that would be like. When King was older, he worked to change those unjust laws. During the 1950s and 1960s, he gave speeches and organized peaceful marches and protests. Beginning in 1955, King led the famous Montgomery bus boycott. For 381 days, African Americans boycotted or refused to use public buses in the Alabama city. A year later, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that segregation on buses was illegal. King gained national attention from the boycott, and in 1963 delivered his famous I Have a Dream speech. He told a crowd of more than 200,000 people in Washington, D.C., that his dream was for all people to be treated fairly and equally under the law. As a result of his work, civil rights laws were passed. Those laws protect the rights of all Americans. So do you think that Martin Luther King Jr.'s work was important?
Yes.
Absolutely, it was very important. Did it happen overnight or very quickly? No. It did not. It took a long time for change. Did he give up?
No. He was stubborn.
A day of service. Many people celebrate King's legacy on Martin Luther King Jr. Day with parades and other events. The legacy of a leader is something he or she has accomplished that would benefit future generations. For King, that meant making the world a better place. Thousands more honor King by cleaning parks, volunteering at homeless shelters, and participating in other community service projects. Everybody can be great because everybody can serve, King once said. Taking part in community service projects, Americans are able to keep this leader's dream alive. So what's Martin Luther King Jr.'s legacy? What's he leaving behind for future generations, Jaden?
For everyone to be free and do what they want to do, like, only if it's, like, right.
Okay, so his legacy is that he made the world a better place. He, like you said, he gave everybody the right, equal rights for no matter what color, no matter what religion, no matter what race you are. Everyone, it's the color of your skin. No matter what, you have an equal opportunity. Yes, ma'am. Do you have a question, Briley?
You know how you said that the black people had to sit in the back of the bus?
Yes.
I'm not bothered by that because I hate sitting up front on the bus.
Would you like it if you didn't have an option?
No.
Or if you had to give up your seat? Not only did they have to sit at the back, if a white person came, they had to give their seat up to them. So is that very fair? No, absolutely not. All right, so Martin Luther King Jr. was born January 15th, 1929 in Atlanta, Georgia. Here's some other important dates. August 28th, 1963, he delivered his I Have a Dream speech in Washington, D.C. We're going to learn a lot more about his I Have a Dream speech and the March on Washington later on this week. December 10th, 1964, he became the youngest person to receive the Nobel Peace Prize. And then April 4th, 1968, he was assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee. What does that word assassinated mean? What does that mean, Harper? It means that he was killed. Yes. January 20th, 1986 is when Martin Luther King Jr. Day was first observed as a national holiday. So do you think that it's important for us to remember Martin Luther King Jr. with a holiday?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. He definitely did a lot of work to make America a better place, and we definitely should remember that. All right, so now click over to your question sets. Okay. You've got some questions to answer. I want you to read them carefully. And I want you to choose the best answer. I am going to go back and I'm going to grade these questions. So do your very best to answer them correctly. You can click back to the passage to read it if you need to check your answers. You can click on the audio buttons, the little speaker for it to read to you. The passage and the questions and answer choices can be read to you. Take your time to answer these correctly, okay? Are there any questions before you get started? Yes, ma'am.
What is this word?
Which one?
The one that starts with the V on the very first question.
Volunteered. He volunteered at homeless shelters. All right, remember you can use that audio button for the passage if you need to go back and listen to it again. And you can use the audio button to listen to your questions, okay? Do your very best.